Myron Redding from the Melrose Bonsai Study Group, sharing with you my Ficus Aurea, my Banyan fig. I collected this 20 some odd years ago as a cutting from a landscape that I was working on by the ocean. It was growing wild and it had many branches down low, so I cut one off and brought it home, and I planted it in a container for a few years over this rock, and it began to grow over this rock, and it's established pretty well. This tree is roughly 20 years old, I imagine, from when I collected it, from when I started it. Right now I have, as you can see, I have some sphagnum moss to help maintain moisture around the rock and to allow aerial roots to come out and to grow more. But this is something that I've been working on. I've been studying bonsai now for 25 years. I started with Jim Smith of Durstone Bonsai when he was one of the mentors of the Treasure Coast Bonsai Society, and I was a member there for about 10 years before I moved up to North Florida. But now I grow my own trees. I am a mentor of the Melrose Bonsai Study Group. I started the group 2.5 years ago of it, roughly. And what I did today is pretty much I've just pruned on this tree somewhat so that I could open it up, get more light in. During the winter, it's under cover. I usually use shade cloth and I protect it from frost. And so it needs to bud back, seriously. I'm considering cutting this branch here off completely, but I haven't made up my mind yet. I'll leave it for now. And when I do have a great aerial root dropping down, and then these aerial roots that are growing along the trunk, they're all from the past 20 years or so when it started growing in a deeper container. You can see I have an aerial root that I cut loose, and I cut it loose for a reason, because it was crossing over and I couldn't get it to straighten out right there. So I'm hoping to get more bud back on these. I'm just going to shorten that right there, maybe shorten it there. Sometimes if you shorten these leaves and you just leave a little bit of the node, you'll get more of it to come back. You'll get more back budding. So what I've got to go through here is discover, and I pretty much have looked at it, what's alive and what's not. You know, these trees do get bud back, and they get bud back quite seriously, and they also get die back as well. And so you just go through and take your pruners and just cut what is not part of the tree. But I just wanted to share this video with you, and so you can get an idea of what kind of trees I'm working on. And while I'm here, I want to give a shout out to Nigel Saunders of the Bonsai Zone in Canada, Blue Jay Bonsai, Sam Dolk on the YouTube channels. If you guys haven't checked out YouTube for some great bonsai videos, perhaps give it a try. You will enjoy it. And there are many others that I watch, but I pretty much check them all out, though I may not comment on them. Well, thank you so much for viewing this video. I hope you like this blue shallow tray that I potted it in. I've got a few cuttings that I popped in there. I often do that, and then after they sprout roots, I'll pull them up. But got some great aerial roots that were following the rock, and that's what I tried to get going. Well, anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Myron Redding out.